Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to another episode of Vanderbilt Dynasty. We are now 8-2 and coming off a 24-17 win over Missouri. We're ranked number 17. That's to only continue to go up as we keep winning, and I think we're overall playing pretty well. But we'll start off by advancing to the next week, and I think there's a couple guys who are close to commitments. We'll have to see if they end up committing. And no commits, and Joe Conrad does go to Kentucky. Not ideal, but we kind of saw that one coming. Championship contender is up to an A. Let's go. We still have risk of transfers for some of these people. We need more interceptions and more rushing yards. But the rest of these guys were in first or second for everybody. We retake the lead for Thomas. Alright, that's pretty good. And we've jumped up to number 13. Up from 17 to 13. And we've won 4 straight. But we'll start off by taking a look at recruiting. Joe Conrad commits to Kentucky. Marquise Thomas we're now in first with. Although, Minnesota making a good push. Flanagan we're still the only to offer. He'll commit any day now. And Hendricks we fall into third, but as long as we can get Thomas and Flanagan, I think we're good. Derek Awesome, our quarterback target, still no interest despite offering him a scholarship and putting 10 hours on him. I think we're going to get more aggressive because we've got 395 hours to spend. So that's going to be the plan there. But we seem to be in a pretty good spot for everybody we've offered. Even Patrick Johnson, we're able to jump into his race into second. Beatty, we're still in ninth, though we haven't offered him. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Zahari Tucker, a really good player. We're in first. Yeah, definitely going to add some more guys to our board. Only 26 targets on our board right now. But I'm going to see how we can allot these 395 hours. We'll go through it, allot them all, and then I'll update you guys in a second. Alright, so with recruiting, I've got us down to 5 hours. We can just pretty much offer somebody a scholarship or something like that. But quarterback, we've got the hours. I decided to get really aggressive for quarterback Derek Awesome. I mean, first he's got an awesome name, pun intended. But he's insane. 93 throw power, really accurate, good speed, 96 acceleration. I don't know how he's a bust, but he is a really good player. Running backs, I've added a few guys to our board. Fully scouted 3 of them. And didn't get this 4th guy, Defari Mama. But I believe none of them have been offered so far. Yeah, we'd be the only team to offer any of them, so I think we can just kind of pick which one we want. Receiver, we've got 3 guys on our board right now. This guy, Juan, we're the only team to offer. Charlie Boyd, nobody's offered. And Bryce Brown, we've offered. I really like him as a player, and we're the only team to offer. Tight end, Tavares Ally, we've offered him a scholarship. Offensive tackle, BJ Woods, really good player, a gem 3-star. 82 pass block, 65 run block. Definitely not the greatest run block, but 82 pass block is a great starting point. Like him. Trent Brown, he is a gem, but he's only got 66 run block and pass block, so just not really sure how good he is. Then in the interior, I like Patrick Johnston and Zahari Tucker. We're second for Johnston, only team to offer Tucker. Added Greg Davis, a 4-star defensive end, top 100 player. He's a 4-star, a gem, really good player. 80 power moves, 85 speed. That is really good for a power rusher. We're the only team to offer him a scholarship, set the house, and hopefully we can get into his race and potentially have a chance to get him. Maxwell Wall, we're still the only team to offer. Defensive tackle stays the same. Sly will commit any day now. And Douglas, we're in second. Let's actually throw the extra 5 hours on him. And the rest of everything stayed the same. I did have a few more hours to both these safeties. Thomas, because it's a very tight race, and Flanagan, just to make sure we get him as soon as possible. But that is what recruiting looks like for this week, here in week 11. We play Texas, they're 5-5. But first, let's take a look at the top 25. We're obviously ranked number 13. We are up from 17 after a 7-point win over Missouri. With the top 10, Oregon, Notre Dame, NC State, Clemson, Florida, Ohio State, USC, Georgia Tech, Georgia, who lost to Florida. They're down from 1 to 9. And Kentucky. How are we behind Kentucky? We destroyed them. I'm not sure. And then you got Michigan State, UCLA, who's down 6 spots after a 2-touchdown loss to Ohio State. And then us. The highest we've ever been ranked in Vanderbilt Dynasty. Wonder if we might be in playoff projections. No, we're not. But we've got to be close. The lowest ranked at-large team in here is 8 with Georgia Tech. I definitely think we have a chance to make the playoff. Right now, we're currently projected to make a bowl game, and that is the Citrus Bowl against UCLA. Something else, conference standing. I wonder if we have a chance to make the SEC championship game. We have already lost 2 conference games, but we're tied for 3rd in the conference. Wait a minute. I'm looking at, this is win percentage, I assume, for, yeah, that's overall win percentage. Maybe I don't really know how this would work. I probably just messed it up by sorting it. But Florida did beat Georgia. 37-20, as we see there. But here's what the conference standings look like. Georgia's still atop the conference of 5-1, then A&M and Florida, Florida apparently has the tiebreaker over us. There's definitely a chance we can play for the SEC title. But it might be tough to get there. Obviously, first we need to take care of what we have to do with beating Texas and Tennessee. But take a look at some of the teams ahead of us. Texas A&M gets Missouri. Georgia gets Auburn. That could be a tough game for Auburn. They've already got 3 conference losses. Florida gets Tennessee. That could be a tough game for them. Tennessee is now unranked. Interesting. They were ranked like top 15 before. And then in week 12, A&M gets Texas. Florida gets Mississippi State. Georgia gets Kentucky. I definitely think it's possible we make the SEC championship game. Obviously, I hope we do, but I'm not sure if we will. But we'll start off by taking a look, next we'll get to what Texas has done. They don't seem to be too great, so I would imagine they haven't really beaten anyone too impressive or have some bad losses. Let's see. Lost to Miami, destroyed FCS Southeast, destroyed UTSA, were destroyed by Kentucky, destroyed Arkansas, lost to Georgia giving up 52 points, lost to Oklahoma, destroyed South Alabama, were destroyed by Florida, and beat Mississippi State. How is Texas a 90 overall team yet 5-5? Alright, that's a little concerning. Having to host a 90 overall Texas team. But that's such a weird team. They're either destroying people or getting destroyed. That is very strange. But hopefully we can beat Texas. Definitely don't feel the greatest about it now knowing they're 90 overall, but I think we should do it. We've been playing pretty well, and hopefully we can get another win. So we begin our game against Texas. We've got a 3rd down moment. 3rd and 10 for Texas on our 42-yard line. We're going to send a safety blitz. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that because that means we're going to be dropping a defensive tackle into coverage. John Sheets was going to drop into coverage there, which I just don't like the idea of that. It's a screen here. Please make a tackle. We've got guys out there, and we can't get to the ball. And now they're in the red zone after a 20-yard catch. Alright, this is not good. We're not used to seeing this against our defense. Also trying to slow the game down, but it's going too fast. Here's a run to the outside. Gain of about 3 before Sims makes the tackle. Gonna blitz here. 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, it's a touch pass here. Gonna try to cut back, take him down. Doug Olbrich, the all-time sacks leader at Vanderbilt, with the tackle for loss. We learned that last video. His 2 sacks gave him the record. We're gonna blitz here. Pressure. Please get a sack. Why would it switch me on to him? Why? I'm trying to switch on to the defensive end right there. Are you serious? That makes no sense. I'm still trying. There we go. Now we can slow it down. But it's 3rd and 6 from the 49. Hopefully we can convert here on 3rd down. Gonna try to run here. Sanguinari's got a lot of space. Luckily, he does not fumble as he gets hit, and we're gonna stay in and finish this drive. Try a touch pass here to Randy Boyett. Gonna cut inside, now cut back outside. Boyett turns the corner, jukes inside. Boyett down to the 8-yard line, 27 yards on the catch and run for Randy Boyett. Let's go. Bradley Coker comes into the game at running back. Coker gonna gain 3 down to the 5-yard line. We're gonna bring in Alex Cleveland here on 2nd and goal. We're gonna read option. But luckily our offense is able to go down the field, and hopefully we can answer the touchdown drive for Texas. The handoff, Boyett up the middle for 2 yards, and Sanguinari is going to come back in. It's very tough to read it when it's a corner you have to read, like on that play. Let's get in the end zone. Sanguinari, oh, he's got space. Touchdown, let's go. That was extremely easy. And we're in the end zone for the touchdown. Let's go. We tie this game at 7. Texas is able to convert on 3rd down again. And now our defense needs help in the red zone. Okay, really not liking this. Gonna blitz here on 2nd and 7. From the 18. We'll throw this underneath. Flag is down. We're going to eventually stop at the 4-yard line. This is going to be like roughing the passer. Yeah, it's going to put him on the 2. Great job. Penalty against Simeon Boulware. Roughing the passer, puts him on the 2-yard line. And now we're going to hold him out of the end zone. Alright, we're going to stop at the 1. That's a good start, but they're on the 1-yard line. It's a couple more plays to get in, so they'll eventually get in. End of the first quarter, tied at 7. Definitely would not like to have given up 136 passing yards in the first quarter, but the game is tied, so not really too upset about that. Second and goal from the 1. We're going to bring 5. Yep, that's a touchdown. I just did nothing. I'm trying to read the play, and clearly that did not work. And we go 3 and out. No, we can't lose this game if we want to make the playoff. Really? Alright, third and 17. We better get a stop right here. 3rd and 17. We're going to play to the sticks. We better get a stop. No. Are you serious? It's 4th and inches. And they're going to go for it. We're going to blitz. 4th and inches. Oh, it's a throw to the outside. Nobody's out there. And they're on the 4-yard line. How have we allowed 200 passing yards? This is really bad. How is Texas this good? Makes no sense how they're 5 and 5. We'll stop them at the 4 for no gain. We do a great job against the run, but sometimes we just get destroyed against the pass. Not too often, but sometimes. 2nd and goal from the 4. Please make a tackle. Let's go. We take him down at the 2. 3rd and goal from the 2. Want to play man coverage here. 3rd and goal from the 2. Let's get another stop. It's another run play. Stop him short. We can't do it. Wacky has his tackle broken. And Texas is in for the touchdown. Big play there. It's an interception. I think we just lost this game. We're down 28-7. We're playing this drive. we probably just lost this game. Coleman was coming open, but just didn't have the time. 2nd and 10. Need to have time. Oh, Brown, wide open, make the catch! Oh, man, it was right there. We're going to knock it down. We're going to throw it. That was right there. Could have been intercepted, but also could have been caught. Where is our blocking? This is really bad. We'll punt, but I mean, Texas, hopefully they're not going to do anything with this. Alright, we stop in 14 seconds left. Hopefully we can just go to the half. Yeah, they run the ball. You've got to be kidding! How do they score a touchdown right there? We got to play the rest of this game offensively. The computer's not doing anything. Oh, that's a pick. How? This is bad because we're supposed to be good. We're going to play all offense the rest of the way. It's 42-7. Alright, it was going to put me in for offense. Forgot about that. How are we this bad? Brown broken up. If we come back here, this is going to be the greatest comeback of all time. I doubt we do it. There's Boyd out of the backfield. He can't hold on, and it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Coleman over the middle. He's open for a 1st down and a lot more. Into Texas territory for the 42. I mean, I guess the good news is there's still a lot of time, but with how we're playing, we'll just go down even further. Underneath, there's Tristan Brown. 1st down, though he can't quite get as much as he would have liked after the catch. Boyd, wide open. Make a catch. Why are you running out of bounds? He was right there. Wide open. We just couldn't get the ball to him. Coleman. Oh, he's going to hold on. Let's go to the 11-yard line. Did not think he was holding on to that pet. For sure thought it was going to drop. I tried to throw it. We're just going to throw this away. I tried to hit Boyd, but for some reason he just did not throw the ball. Alright, we still have time, so we can run the ball. I mean, there's still 6:54 to go in the 3rd quarter. But we do need to really pick up the pace. I want to throw this right here. It looks like man coverage. Boy, oh, man. That's why I don't throw the ball with Alex Cleveland, because he can't do it. And the one time I decide to do it, he misses probably a touchdown. I mean, we planned on running the ball, obviously, but I like to look to throw it. Boy, it got open. We're going for it. We're not kicking a field goal down by 35 points.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Getting some heat.
Really? What is this blocking? We need our defense to get a stop. They're going right down the field. It's 49-7. What are we even supposed to do?
On 1st down, here comes this offense.
Like, I'd be perfectly fine if it was our offense that was terrible. I mean, it is, but it's the worst part that's our defense, because our defense was extremely good. And we've given up 50 points. 2nd and 14. Brown underneath for 4 yards.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Commodores are in the hurry up. On 3rd and
Coleman
long, trying to convert through the
drops it. Hold on to the ball.
defender.
We're not punting.
The ball to the ground.
We will go for it every 4th down.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time. It unloads it.
Try to take a shot downfield. McVay holds on for a catch. Let's go. Only we weren't down by 50.
Yeah, man, when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one.
That's another pick.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Just trucks.
Just tried to get the ball somewhere. Clearly did not work. It's going to be 56-7. No, 52-7. I mean, is it even worth trying to play here? Probably not.
Looking for a productive
We're not
play
scoring
on 1st down.
45 points.
He wants to start this drive with
Brown wide open. How are their safeties this fast?
complete, man. That would
There's no way that should be deflected.
second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Coming after it.
Alright, we're not playing the rest of this game. We're done. Well, sim at the end of the game. I mean, I don't know how we were this bad.
Well, some might think this head coach has a
52-7
speech after this one.
against a 5-5 team.
That's just bad.
Awful. So we take a look at stats. We allowed 485 yards of offense, had just 198. Couldn't stop the pass. We stopped the run like we always do, but how did we allow 422 passing yards? Also, we could not get a stop on third down at all. We forced 19 third downs. They converted 13 of them. We lose the turnover battle. We had the ball for 9 minutes. Sanjuer completed 9 passes. We had no run game. I mean, that's what happens when you go down by 50. Receiving, we couldn't hit any big plays. Our longest was 39 on that 4th down. And our defense was so bad. 8 tackles for Hart and Schillinger. Had some tackles for loss. Half a sack for Olbrich. That is the new single season record of Vanderbilt. 12.5, or actually 13 now. 3 pass deflections, Hart, Cloud, and Kumar. I mean, I just don't know how it was this bad. So we lose to Texas 52-7. That's probably any chance we have of making the playoff. We're going to go down quite a bit after that. But, I mean, the trend continues for Texas. Get destroyed or destroy teams. We'll advance to next week, and hopefully Tennessee goes a lot better. Clearly, Texas is the most underrated team of all time. Flanagan commits. Really? Marquise Thomas goes to Minnesota. Championship contender down to an A-, and the risk of transfers only get worse. I said before Ole Miss was the worst game, like in the past Vanderbilt Dynasty. Our 31-0 loss to Ole Miss was the worst game ever. Definitely not. This was the worst game of all time. Now we gotta get Eric Hendricks. We do know his hard sells. We'll get aggressive for him here. But, of course, Thomas. Oh, that was a big recruiting week for us, too. I bet you Thomas was on campus there. No, he was on the bye week. But we actually do have some guys coming on campus. Like Seth Dunsmore. So it was definitely not good that we got destroyed. Especially in front of recruits. If Flanagan commits, now we need to get Hendricks to commit. We'll get him on campus against Tennessee. And we'll go playing style for him. Oh no, LSU offers Derek Awesome. We'll put as many hours as we possibly can on him, but Really not feeling the greatest about that now. But we seem to be in a decent spot with a lot of these recruits. We remain the only team to offer quite a few of them. Washington offers Greg Davis. Actually, we can put 75 in defensive linemen. Why is that different than every other position? Not sure. But we still have 200 hours to spend. We'll have to go see how we can allot all of them, and then I'll update you guys in a second. Alright, so I went through, allotted all our hours, and added a few quarterbacks to our board just in case we don't get Derek Awesome, although I sure we hope we get him. Obviously, a really good player. We do need to keep winning, because I see his deal breakers championship contender. I doubt we go down a full letter grade from A- to a B-, but we definitely need to keep winning and beat Tennessee. Running back, we got 4 guys on our board. Defari Mama is going to be the guy I go after. He seems to be the best. 90 speed, 91 acceleration. Pretty agile, good change of direction. I mean, all these guys seem pretty good, but I think Mama's the best. Receiver, I offered Charlie Boyd and just put 10 on the rest of these guys just to help the process move along a little faster. But the only team to offer all 3. Tight end, also put 10 on Tavares Ally. Offensive lineman stayed the same. Only team to offer both. Actually, I think we just offered Brown today. This week. We got more aggressive for Patrick Johnston, put a hard sell on him, and also got him on campus against Tennessee. Defensive end, got more aggressive for Greg Davis, and put 10 on Maxwell Law. Got a little bit more aggressive for these defensive tackles, although not really too concerned about him. And then got more aggressive for Eric Hendricks. That is how we allot our hours. This is our bye week. Wait, hold on. We just fall out of the top 25 after that? We fell out of the top 25? I know we got destroyed, but we were ranked 13th. Wow, that's wild. But here's a look at the top 25. NC State, Clemson, USC, Georgia, Kentucky, Michigan State, Oregon after a loss falls to 7. UCLA and Notre Dame after a blowout loss to Miami falls to 9. And then LSU at 10. That's insane. Are we in, like, the AP poll? Okay, we are still in the AP poll. We're ranked 24th. And the coaches poll, we're ranked 25th. That's a huge drop. I mean, understandable, but I did not expect to go down that far. Clearly, we're not in the playoff bracket now. And bowl projections now, we're in the Gator Bowl against Miami. But we'll advance to next week, because we got nothing to do this week, outside of recruiting, which we already did. And this week is rivalry week against Tennessee. Finally, Chad Sly commits. We are first for Derek Awesome. Program tradition down to a C-. And we're back in the top 25 at 21. Tennessee is also ranked. Okay. It says, here's your chance. It's no mystery Coach Al Waysby recruiting wants to win over former team and a ranked rival Tennessee. I have never coached for Tennessee. I have no idea why it says that. But we get to recruiting. Hendricks, yikes. I'm not sure he's going to come here. That could be bad. But quarterback Derek Awesome got a big lead. And we can hard sell him now, too. Let's go. Unfortunately, we can't get him on campus. But that means I don't think LSU... Oh, we can't hard sell him either. I guess I should have paid attention to that. But we do lead LSU for Derek Awesome. That's good. Alright, these other quarterbacks do get offered. Take the lead for Mama. Staying first for all receivers. Oh, we jump. Missouri here for Johnston. Davis, well, we got a big lead, but more teams offer him. And, yeah, might want to try to see if we can get another safety. I'm not feeling the greatest about Hendricks, but otherwise, we're in a really good spot with everyone else. But I'm going to look for another safety. That's what I'll do for recruiting this week. So the safety we go after is going to be Kevin Bravo. He is a run support safety, a gem 3-star, 85 speed, 85 agility. Definitely not the best in coverage with 69 zone and 59 man, but good in run support. The other guy, Paul, I'm not sure how to say this name. Arma? I'm not sure. But he's definitely a better coverage guy, 79 zone, 89 speed, but definitely doesn't need to be quite the run defender, although could still be pretty solid. But I think we're going to go with the gem for now, but Paul seems pretty good too. Paul has not been offered, Bravo has been offered by now 4 teams, including us. We still have 40 hours left to spend, but I just don't know where we'd spend those. Another look at the top 25. Just saw USC and UCLA. UCLA beats USC by 2. To jump up to 4, USC falls to 6. In the top 5, NC State, Georgia after win over Kentucky, Oregon, UCLA, Clemson, USC, Washington State, Notre Dame, who plays USC, LSU, and Kentucky. Michigan State falls from 6 to 14. And we're in here at number 21. Tennessee coming off a touchdown win over Oklahoma. They're also a little bit better than us, although don't seem to be quite as good as Texas, which is definitely a good thing. Because I think Texas might deserve to be ranked number 1 after that one. But let's also see, what has Tennessee done? I mean, clearly what you've done doesn't really mean much after that game against Texas. Definitely learned that the hard way. Tennessee, a 5-point win over West Virginia. Touchdown win over Nebraska. Beat Kennesaw State and FCS Midwest convincingly. Close loss to Georgia. Close win over Arkansas. Dominant win over Mississippi State. Then lost back-to-back games with Kentucky and Alabama. We beat both those teams. Then beat Florida and beat Oklahoma. I think this should be a close game. Pretty interesting. I was going to say we could... that's the wrong thing. We could potentially make the playoff if we win out. But not anymore after that game. I mean, the lowest ranked team is Texas Tech, who's ranked 19th, but only getting in because they're winning their conference. And after our 3rd conference loss, we're not getting into the playoff. Or even into the championship game. Yeah, we're not all the way down here. What is this? 8th in the conference at 4-3. But hopefully we can beat Tennessee. It goes a lot better than Texas, because I really don't think it can get any worse. So our game against Tennessee starts. We get the ball first. And we got a 3rd down and 6 here from the 46. Well, we're in an RPO here because it is 4-down territory. This didn't get much, but we're going to go for that. Alright, they do want us to go for it. I like the decision from the computer. Getting aggressive early. Oh. Alright, this is probably not going to be good. I know it's one play, but that is not good. We turn the ball over on downs. We'll get back to playing the moments. Hope for our defense is better. We got a 3rd down. They want us to make a stop. 3rd and 5 from the 21. 3rd and 5. Oh, there's no way that's on me, right? Definitely possible. I don't think so. 1st and goal from the 1. Surely Tennessee scores here. Hart stops him, but in the end zone. So touchdown Tennessee, and let's do something offensively. We go 3 and out. Alright, we got the ball back. And move the ball a little bit and then punt. Alright, we're going to play this drive. See if we can jumpstart our offense. Boy, it cuts up the middle here, but a lot of space. And 9 yards there. He's got already 8 carries for 25 yards. And hand this off inside to Boyd. Gets to the 40, another 4 yards. Definitely hasn't run the ball super effectively. 9 carries, 29 yards. 2 yards there for Barrett. Did not realize that guy would crash down so hard at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8. Gonna find Boyd for another 3 yards. Make it 3rd and 5. Gonna try to run here with St. Hilaire. He's got space. And we'll slide safe with the 25-yard line. 3rd down conversion. Definitely needed. Keenan Christensen in the game here at running back. Gonna cut upfield here. Christensen gains 5 down to the 20. Make it 2nd and 5. Oh. That's a pick 6. That's on me, obviously. 75-yard pick 6. And the way we've been playing, that's probably game. Alright, we move the sticks there. Big run play. 35 yards for Boyd. And they want us to take advantage. 1st and goal from the 3. Really need a touchdown right here. Alex Cleveland's going to come in. We're going to run a quarterback run. First and goal from the 3. Let's put this in the end zone. Cleveland just short. I'm going to try this again. 2nd and goal from the 1. Cleveland short again. 3rd and goal. We're not going to run him here. We might run the ball, but we're not going to run Cleveland. We're going to try this fullback dive. See if we can power this in. Christensen stopped again. Do we kick the field goal? There's only 45 seconds left in the half. I think we're going to go for it here. We're down 14. Only 45 seconds. Then they'd have to go 99 yards in 45 seconds.
This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
We're going to go for it. Cleveland's going to come in for a quarterback run. Cleveland into the end zone. Boy, did we need that. Let's go. Aggressive decision. Pays off. Cleveland with the rushing touchdown. And we're on the board. Cut this lead in half. Let's just get a stop before halftime. Alright, we do that. And we're going to play this drive. Oh, why does it show we have the ball in the bottom, though? That makes no sense. It shows we have the ball, but it's Tennessee ball. Got a big 3rd down. They want us to make a stop. It's 3rd and 6. Pressure, please sack him. Alright, I'll throw it away. That works too. But we're going to get a stop. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Really nice drive. 14-14, we're tied. A quick 3 and out for Tennessee. And a quick 3 and out for us. And now our defense needs help. That must have been a terrible punt, because they got the ball at like the 30. Unless it was a great return. Probably a combination of the two. 1st and 10 from the 19. We're going to run this here. Down to the 8-yard line. First and goal from the 8. Oh, it's a quarterback run. We'll stop at the 6. Did not know this quarterback can run. And we've also only played like 5 defensive snaps. If that many. 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, another quarterback run. Sims stops him at the line of scrimmage. We're going to go with the same thing. I'm going to send a blitz. I'm going to use your rusher just so I don't mess something up in coverage. And we messed up in coverage anyway. Touchdown, Tennessee. We're going to punt here, aren't we? Yep. We need to get a stop. Gotta get a stop here. 3rd and 5. Gonna play man coverage. They can definitely run the ball. Not out of the question. It's a quarterback run. Oh, fumble! Yes! Yes, let's go! Let's go! LaBelle recovers the fumble. Boy, did we need that. Let's go. We're going to play this drive offensively. 2nd and 1 from the 43. I was trying to force a fumble. Oh, that's going to come back for a hold. Almost certainly. Yep, Mark Addison going to get called for a hold. We've definitely gotten called for more penalties. It's only 2nd and 10, though, so it must have occurred like 10 yards downfield. Doesn't make much sense, but glad it's not 2nd and 20. Well, how did Boyd get space there? He's got 127 yards on 15 carries. That is very nice. 3rd and 4. No. We just have no time or nowhere to go with the ball. We're forced to punt here, and this might be game. Oh, that's a pretty good punt. Let's go. We'll stop at the 22 as it rolls backwards. Let's get a stop here. 3rd and 12. We got the stop. And we're going to try to play this drive. 1st and 10 from the 49. Still plenty of time to go. Oh, Boyd bounces outside. Juke's back inside. Nice run for Boyd. Did not think that would work. We're going to run the ball again. We've done it really effectively so far today. And another good run for Randy Boyd. 7 yards down to the 29. 2nd and 3. Boyd again. Can't quite turn the corner. 3rd and 1. Gonna bring in Cleveland and run him here. Run a read option. We don't have to run a play before the 2-minute warning, but we're going to here. Oh, wide. Oh, Cleveland. Oh, I thought he might score for a second. Alright, we're going to take Cleveland out now, but we'll take this 2-minute warning. And I don't think we're going to go for 2 if we score, but we'll have to see. Let's score first, and then we'll worry about that. So it's 1st and 10 from the 16. That was not the right read. Kind of determined I was going to go there before I even snapped the ball. Usually not a good idea. Here's Boyd. Oh, he just has no space. It's 3rd and 9. This is not good. We're going to block Boyd. Brown. He got bumped. How is there no penalty? There needs to be a penalty on that play. It's got to be something. Again, we're going to block Boyd. Why are we leading him so far? That's game. Unless we got to stop. I'm not playing this defensive drive because we're giving up a touchdown if I play it. There's first down. That's
They
game.
say every game counts.
What a terrible end. We were so bad this video.
There are some games that
When we think we might make the playoff,
say they just need
we get destroyed. Makes no sense.
if you lose.
Our defense allowed 169 yards, but our offense was terrible. We're back to our offense not existing again. We ran the ball really effectively, but couldn't throw it at all. We were okay on third down, not great. But we're not good enough, clearly. St. Hilaire, 11 for 23, 105, a touchdown, 2 picks. Awful end of the season. It was a pretty good season for him. We ran the ball well. Boyd at 19 for 152, Cleveland 4 for 14 and a touchdown. Christensen 2 for 5, St. Hilaire 6 for 3. Then receiving, Brown 2 for 29 and a touchdown, Coleman 2 for 25, Boyd 4 for 19, McVeigh 1 for 17, Christensen 1 for 13, Barrett 1 for 2. Then defensively, 9 tackles for Huron, 7 for Sims. 2 tackles for loss for Boulware, 1 for Sims and LaBelle. No sacks or interceptions. Pass deflection for Boulware. Forced fumble by Lackey, recovered by LaBelle. And no blocks, safeties, or defensive touchdown. So another loss, 21-14. Really bad way to end the season. We've still never beaten Tennessee. We went 8-4 after being 8-2. Apparently, if we lose a game, we're guaranteed to lose a second. Auburn ends up not being great. We end up with 2 unranked losses. That is not good. But so much for making the playoff. We'll make a bowl game. I guess that's something. But really not very good. We go 8-4 in the regular season. Can technically get to 9 wins. Which would be the most wins since 2013. It would tie the best in a while for Vanderbilt. But here is the record for Doug Ulbrich. The sacks is now at 24, and he should have the single season record, although pretty quiet the past couple games. No, he doesn't, because they don't count half a sacks in here, but I think he's got 12 and a half. Let's see. Yeah, he's got 12 and a half, but they don't count half sacks in there. But a really, really bad way to end the season. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did not have much fun. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications. We still got more Vanderbilt Dynasty on the way. We got some exciting players still on this team. Like 4-star freshman with Frank. I think he can lead us to at least the playoff. Hopefully further. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That's all for this video. I do my best to post as often as possible. Be sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central. Link in the description of this video. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.